much can you push consumers what works and what doesn't work in trying to change consumer behavior?
We work according to a formula that we call democratic design. Function, a chair has to be comfortable. Form, it needs to be beautiful. Quality, it needs to be built to last. Sustainability, and of course it needs to be affordable. If you get it right, well then you can steer the consumers in the right direction.
How do you deal with the consumer who says, you've taken away one of my choices?
If you have an alternative which is equally good in quality or better at an equally good price, then the consumers are there.
How do you think about taking a consumer who might already be an environmental activist and bringing them along an education path?
In everything we do, we're trying to elevate the conversation about the environmental impact that we're having. And as businesses, I think we have to recognize that we can't have this unlimited extraction mentality, or we're not going to have a planet to live on.
How do you think about balancing growth with the demands of sustainability?
We've had a number of years where we have had a slower growth, not least in order to make sure that our supply chain is ready to be scaled up. But we do see that it is possible to grow. It is possible to have a positive impact on people and the planet if you do it right.
For us, the growth has been really demand generation. I think what it's a testament to is that people are more aware of what they're buying. They're buying into a value system. What I see with the millennial generation is that they have that expectation.
Let me ask about advocacy. What is your obligation to push the consumer beyond maybe what's comfortable for them?
It's very much about making all of our range completely sustainable. So the things that are in our store is made in a good way.
There's a real education opportunity if you decided to push a little bit beyond.
What we've been working with is more about the actual choice as such, making sure that that's the right one. What we also do to steer the consumers is, in many cases, we take lower margins on our most sustainable options.
How do you think about advocacy beyond your core consumer?
It's very complicated to explain some of these issues in a supply chain. Don't buy more than what you need.
That's interesting.
And you know, the idea of this, you know, consumption at all costs and, you know, fast fashion consumption, it's not sustainable long term.